So example on disposal. I have a unit of assets. Keyword here, 1 unit of assets. Accumulated is 200. Depreciation is 10% per annum, straight line. Straight line. Disposal value is 720. Second scenario, what if I dispose for 910? So here I have only 1 unit. So 1,000 is my cost. Accumulated depreciation 200. So how many years have I depreciated? 10% per year. 100. 200 means 2 years. Is it okay? Now, what is my net book value? 800. I sell it for 720. Gain or loss? Loss. What if I sell it for 910? Gain. So we record the disposal account. 4 steps to record disposal. Step 1. How? Debit. What? Step 1. Transfer that cost. How many assets do I have here? 1 and only asset. Take out everything. 1 asset. Step 1. Transfer to the cost, disposal at cost. Focus on this asset. How many years has this asset been depreciated? 2 years. How much? 200. Is it all here? Yeah, only 1 asset must be all here. Step 2, take out from your accumulated. Am I transferring the net book value? Yes, 800. Step 3, bank. I receive or pay. So bank must be debit 720, correct? Therefore, I credit here 72. Gain or loss? Yeah, 1,092.80 is my loss. Net book 80, 800. I sell 72. So I sell below is a loss. No more asset, no more accumulated. 4 steps. What if I sell it scenario 2 for 910? Oh, same asset. If I sell it for 910, how many steps? Cost accumulated bank. Step 1, credit cost. Step 2, this asset, what is the accumulated? 200. So debit, credit. 1 and only asset, net book value 1,800. I sell it for 910. Debit bank, credit. So 1110 is a gain. Okay. So this one for last semester you learn cash flow, right? Cash flow last semester. So I make the loss in our operating investment financing. Cash flow OIM in our loss. When I sell my asset in our loss. Cash flow. What was that? I make the gain 110 in our flow. How much inflow? Inflow is 910. I sell for 910, collect 910. In our flow. Inflow is 720. So cash flow both inflow. One is I sell below, money received below the net value. One is above. One can be gain, one can be lost. Both also inflow. Okay, but that one is on cash flow. But this one is your recording ledger, 1 loss, 1 gain. Our cash flow is not based on gain or loss, but it's based on the money that we receive. So this example is on 1 asset. Next example. I have a plant, 4 unit, 2,000 each. I purchase, and depreciation is 10% per annum on straight line basis. Accumulated on the 1st of January, 16. I disposal value, I sell off 1 unit per scenario. So start with opening 8 accumulated depreciation 16. 10% per year means 800 per year. 1006 means already depreciated 2 years. This is opening. And I dispose of 1 unit. Open, disposal. How many steps? 4. Step 1. Cost. How much? I sell only one asset. 1 unit. Here got how many units? 4. I sell only 1 unit. Take out the plant account from the plant, the cost account. Step 1. Focus on this asset. How many years have I depreciated? Just now we counted 2 years. So 1 year will be 10%, 200. 2 years, 4. Is the 400 in here? Yeah, take out 400. Step 2. Am I transferring the net book value over 1006? Yeah. And I sell for how much? 1, 2. Step 3. I sell below 1006. So I make a 2 minus 16. Balance is 3. I make a loss. Can I? So asset disposed of already recorded. I still got how many assets left? I still got 3 units left, correct? There. 1 unit is 2003. Must I depreciate on the remaining asset? Yes. 10% straight line means 10% on cost. 600. Yeah. What's the double entry for depreciation? Debit depreciation, credit accumulated 600. I didn't show the debit. So debit depreciation, credit accumulated. So what is my carry down brought down? 22 minus 400, 18. 22 minus 4, 18. So the cost is 6, accumulated is 18. 3 units left. Already disposed of 1. Cannot? What if I sell it for 1830? Same thing. Step 1, take out the cost. Credit, debit. Take out the accumulated. Debit, credit. Step 3. Debit bank, credit disposal. Net book is 16. I sell for 18. 223, 230. Okay? 4 steps. Next example. I have many assets. 5430. Many. Some were purchased for 1,000. Some are 2, some are a few hundred. So I have many here. And these are the accumulated for that many assets. On 1st January opening, depreciation is 10% on straight line. And asset costing 5 were disposed of. And asset, 1 unit asset were disposed of. It cost 5. For how much? 18. So we know disposal, we must open disposal for tax. It was purchased 2 years ago. So start with opening 54. Start with opening 12. Opening. During the year, any purchase, disposal, we record purchase, record disposal. End of the year, depreciate. So did I purchase any asset? No. Did I dispose any asset? Yes. So record the disposal. 4 steps. How? Step 1. What is the cost that of the asset I'm disposing? Step 1. Cost, right? How much? Take out from here. Transfer to disposal. Focus on this asset. What is the accumulated for this asset? Purchased 2 years ago. 50, 50, 100. What must I do? The 50 must be here. Step 2. Step 3. Can I? 100, 100. Two years, 50, 50 means 100 lah. Net book 400, I sell it for. Step 3, bank. Gain or loss? Disposal done. Do I have remaining asset? 4930. 4930. So I depreciate, if it's on straight line, very easy, 10% on my closing balance. So I will depreciate how much? 493. Straightforward. So 1693 minus 100, I will have my balance carry down, brought down. Is it okay? Can. Now I change. What if I got a reducing balance? How to calculate the depreciation? Just now is straight line, straight away times 10, 493. Reducing balance will be cost less accumulated, then only with time. Alright, so how much is my cost? Cost. What is my accumulated? Original was 12. I dispose of. Okay, original was 54. I dispose of balance. It was 12. I dispose of. What's my balance? 11. The balance cost, balance accumulated. Then I will depreciate 10% on reducing. Therefore, it will be 383. Straight line, easy. 10% done. Reducing the balance minus the balance, then only you depreciate. Balance closing. This one will be 12, took out 100, left with 11. Okay? Continue. Plant 3450, many assets. Accumulated also many. Depreciation will be 10% per annum, reducing balance. Purchase additional asset 500. An asset with a net book value of 14 were disposed of for 19. Net book value 14, sell it for 19. One asset, an asset. It originally cost 300. So we have a purchase, we have disposal, we must record also depreciation. Buy, sell, then only we depreciate. Depreciation always lasts. So did I buy any asset? Start with opening 345, 1004 opening. Did I buy any asset? Record, debit or credit? 5. Purchase done. Did I sell any asset? Yeah, an asset with a net book 14, I sell it for 19. It originally cost 300. 4 step. Step 1. How much is the cost? So disposal 3, credit plant, debit disposal. Step 2, what is the accumulated for this asset? Can you get 160? It originally cost 3. Net book value is 14. Can I say this asset already depreciated 16? Yes, 160. So step 2, take out 160. So net book value 140. Step 3. Bank how much? So it's a gain. So disposal done. Purchase also done, recorded. Now left with depreciation. Depreciation is on reducing balance. So cost less accumulated. What is my balance of my cost? 39 minus 3. Carry down, brought down. 3650. Less accumulated. 14 minus 16. 1240. Cost less accumulated, net book value. Is it okay? Of course, you carry down, brought down. Can I? So tutorial 3, we have many disposal accounts. That's why you must know how to record. Next. No more. Okay. Disposal setup. Now revaluation. We do part of the revaluation. When we initially recognize our asset, we determine the valuation. Subsequently, we got two models: cost model, revaluation. So revaluation. I buy 1,000. I buy 1,000. Revalue to 1,003. Up by how much? Repeat. 1,000. Revalue to 1,003. Revaluation up 3. What's the double entry? 1,000 to 1,003. Up how much? Double entry. Go to asset, credit, RR, revaluation. Second year, from 1,3 down to 1,2. How? Value dropped by 100. So what do? Do I reverse out RR? Yes, reverse out RR becomes 200. 1,000 to 1,003, 300. From 1,003, 1,002, down by 100. Go to where? Reverse out RR. From 1,002, drop to 900. Down by how much? 1,002 to 900. Down by 3. So what must I do with the 3? RR how much? RR 2. What happens to the other 100? Loss. P&L. 900 to 950. Increase by 50. Go where? Wrong. Go to income. Confused? Yes, focusing on. Now we show the figure. Okay. I have carrying amount 1,000. Revaluation up by 300 to 1,003. Go where? 300 RR. From 1,003, I revalue again to 1,001. Drop by 200, correct? Reverse from your RR 200. Left with how much by RR? 100. Then another year, from 1,1, I reduce to 8. Reduce by 300. So how? I still got remaining RR, reverse out whatever there's balance. Anything excess will go to P&L, expenses, profit and loss. From 800, I revalue up again to 950. Go where? P&L income, because the 200 is an expenses. Increase to 950, go to income. I revalue again from 95 to 15, up by 450, correct? The 50 will go to income. Anything above 1,000 will go to RR. Can you see our baseline here is 1,000? Down below 1,000 P&L. Reversal go to income. If it's more than 1,000, go back to RR. Revaluation model. Okay. So repeat. Now another figure. It is 2,000. Revalue up 200, 2005. Go back 500. From 25 down to 23. Minus 200. From 23 down to 13. 23 down to 13. 300 reverse. 700 go to SPL expenses. 1,003. 700 expenses. 1,003 to 1,005. Income 200. 1,005 to 2,001. 500 income. 100 will be RR. So this is on land without depreciation. So now my question, you get everyone first important concept. Anyone still not there? This side okay? No. Okay. 1,000. I buy the land for 1,000. Up 1,003. Up by how much? Up by 300. Go to where? Now 1,003. Down to 1,002. Down by how much? 100. Down to 1,002. Down by 100. Reverse up from from 1,002 down again by 100. Reverse again. From 1,001 down by 200. 1,001 down by 200 to 900. Reverse up. Any excess below 1,000 go to P&L. So now it's 900. Up 9 to 980. 900 to 980. I buy 1,000. Now 900 to 980. Up by 80. Go to where? Come. Because from 1,000 down to 900 expenses. 1,000 down to 900 expenses 100. Expenses 900 90. Income. Yeah. Now, my question to you. For many years, I revalue up, down. Forget about figure. Up, down. This year, I revalue up, go away. Last time I buy, I said, for the past few years, up, down. This year, up again. So, where should I go to this increase? To go where? Answer depends. Because go up, if it's above my cost, of course go to RR. If I go up from here, this is my cost, I go up from here, go where? Income. So when I say my value increase, is it from here up or is it from here up? So you check. My value has increased. Is it from here increase or is it from here increase? Understand? If it's from here, P&L. If it's from here, RR. But if it's from here to here, once it's over my cost, baseline carrying amount, it will be SPL. Anything excess go to R. Okay. Okay. Yeah. If you're not clear, yeah. I buy 1,000. First year, I revalue down by 200 to 800. Go back. 1,000 straight away down to 800. Huh? By 1,000 down to 200, by 200 to 800 expenses, P&L. From 800 increase to 95 income, because last year expenses 200, this year income 150. Yes, you can go to income 150. What if 1,000 down 800 to 800 expenses 200, right? From 800 up to 1,001, 200 is income, 100 okay. So you have the baseline. Question 1. Okay, ma? Yeah. It's a concept lah. Once clear means it's very easy lah. Question 1. You tell me, I buy 40,000, 40 million. Professional valuer value them to 64. 40 to 64. I buy 40. RR how much? 24. Okay. Then down to 50. From 40 up to 64, 24. Down to 50, RR. Minus out or plus? Minus how much? 14. Left with how much RR? Left with 10. Can you see? Up 24. Down I can reduce 24. 15 lah. 14. Left with 10. From 50, I sell it for 56. How? I make a gain of 6. Gain on disposal. Then what happened to my RR of 10? What happened? I have already disposed of my asset. So RR will become realized, transfer to RE. Remember? Don't remember? Here. Remember tutorial 1? Ordinary share, share premium, capital reserve. These two. Is a capital reserve, non-distributable reserve. From 1,000 revalue to 1,005, RR 500 here. 1,500 I sell it for 1,600, I make a gain. What happened to my 500 here? I already sold. Transfer to RE 500. Already sold, it becomes realized. Can I now declare dividend? Yes. Before cannot declare dividend. Once sold, it becomes realized, transfer. RE, yes, we can transfer. Okay, declare dividend. So once it is sold, it can be transferred to retained earning. So $50, I sell for 56. I make a gain, and the remaining RR will be transferred to RE. Is it okay? I show you the T account. Here. Start with 64. No, start with how much? 40. Start with 40. Increase to 64. RR 24. Down by 14. So now, what is my land cost? 50. What is my RR? 10. I dispose it for 56. Disposal, how many steps? 4. But this one only 3 because no accumulated. Let's try step 1. Disposal. Step 2, accumulated. Land we do not have accumulated. So step 3, 56. I make a gain 6. Already sold, no more land. What happened to my RR? Transfer to RE 10. Done. RR 0, RE will be 10. Now I can declare dividend. Already sold, already profit, already made. Realize. Is it okay? So answer. So when you dispose of, you debit bank, you credit, make a gain. The remaining RERR you transfer to RE. Revaluation is credit side. So when you transfer, you debit RR, credit to RE. Good. Number 2. Question. Achong purchased a piece of land January. For how much? 1.5. Down to depreciated value to 1.2. How? How much? 300,000 go to expenses, SPL. So 300,000 expenses. Achong charged the decrease to the SPL. That they already told us, correct? In 2017, there has been a surge in the value of the land to 1.9. You buy 1.5 down. Now increase even higher than 1.5. So from 1.2 increase to 1.9. How? SPL how much? 300. Because last time I charged 300 expenses, maximum income is 300. But now it's above 1.5. Therefore, the balance go to RR. Is it okay? Can I? That is from 1.5 drop to 1.2, 300 go to SPL. From 1.2 increase to 1.9, so 300 will be SPL as a reversal. Anything excess go to RR. Okay. Double entry. Journal entry lah. Buy land 1.5. Revalue downward. Go to expenses. Reduce your value of the asset. One two increase to 1.9. Next page. Up by 7.5. Increase your asset. Credit to your income. Credit your RR. Good. B. Okay, you tell me how. You buy 1.5, increase to 2.1. RR 6. Correct. Then it fell down to 1.350, down by 7.5. Up by 6, down by 7.5. So reversal of your RR 600. The 150 go to SPL expenses. Done. Okay. Answer. Up, go to RR 600. Down 750. 600 income, no expenses. The balance go to P&L. Okay, take note. This one is the easiest already because does not involve depreciation, land. All right. So later I'll give you other example involve depreciation. Now let's look at question 3. The director of a recently formed company are unsure with the policy they should adopt as regards to depreciation. What's the fundamental objective of depreciation? Why do we depreciate? You see here, when my value, when I buy the asset, the value down, correct? Building especially. What happens to the market value if it is in a prime area? It will go up. So do I have to depreciate? Repeat, building. When I buy, I depreciate down every year. But the market value always go up. Do I have to depreciate? You have to depreciate. Why? What's the fundamental objective of depreciation? Because of matching concept. I buy the asset for 50 years. It can generate income for 50 years. Let's use plant example. I buy the plant for 10 years. I can generate income for 10 years. So if I got income, I must match with expenses. What is this expenses cost? Depreciation over 10 years. So we want to match the income together with the expenses. Okay, not? Otherwise, income, no expenses. No matching. Earn 10 years, match with 10 years cost, which is depreciation. Okay, not? So, the two possible methods will be straight line and reducing. Answer. We still depreciate because of matching concept. Even though the value goes up, we still depreciate. You use to generate income, we match with the expenses. Do we depreciate land? Normally no, but you look at part B. It is not necessary to depreciate land unless the subject is subject to depletion in some way. Example, quarry, for example. You know what's a quarry? Quarry is where you place the site you extract the cement. Eventually, you extract becomes a cement. Okay. Quarry. You go along Jalan, as you go Ipoh, that time, you know, when you on the way Ipoh, you can see the hill all extracted. Got any idea? The hill half gone. Why? Because it's a quarry site, they extract to become your cement. Okay, so quarry, because quarry you extract, it can deplete. Deplete means become lesser and lesser. So you have useful life, you deplete. Otherwise, we don't for land. Got it? Two possible, one is straight line, one is reducing. Question 4, same thing for depreciation, you can take now. Okay. Okay. Next, disposal sector. Now we focus on revaluation. Ready? So this one important, not just for tutorial 3, tutorial 4 also. And I can tell you, degree also very important. The concept. Revaluation, my example is always building, because building value will go up, then only we revalue. And it involves depreciation. Just now, question 1 and 2 also revaluation, however, is land. Land we don't depreciate, easy. Okay? Building 100,000, accumulated depreciation 20. So, useful life 50 years, And this year, I would like to revalue it to 128, the building. How many years have I depreciated? Useful life 50 years. So 100,000 divided by 50, correct? 1 year. And my accumulated is 20. I have already depreciated 10 years. How many years left? How many years left? 40 years left. So 100,000 opening, 20,000 opening. Already depreciated 10 years. Now, revaluation, we have two methods. You just have to know one. Answer, we have both. Cannot always every year I survey, half prefer the first method, half prefer the second method. So you decide yourself. You don't have to know both. One will do. Okay. So the first method, step one, I want to revalue. What is my net book value? Sorry, 80, right? From 80, I want to revalue to 128. Revalue by how much? 48. From 80 to 128, 48. So how to record step one? Two steps. Method one, always debit my accumulated to reverse out this accumulated to make it zero. Credit my building 20. Understand? So what happened to my net book value now? I already make it zero. Transfer to here, left with 80. From 80, I want to revalue to 128. Revalue by 48. 80 here to 128. Revalue by 48. So plus or minus? Debit lah. Step 2, debit building, credit RR. Is it okay? Two steps. Method 1, 2 steps. Haven't finished. This one is additional, important for high level. What is my depreciation charge now? I revalue to 1 to 8. My depreciation should be based on the revalue amount, 1 to 8. Okay, what is my new depreciation charge? 1 to 8. Left with how many years? Yeah, just now we say already depreciated 10 years. Left with 40. What is my depreciation now? 32. From 2000 increase to 32 because I revalue 48. Higher asset value by 48, higher depreciation by 1002, correct? We call this excess depreciation 1002. What you should do? You must transfer 1002 from your RR to your RE 1002. Debit RR, credit RE. Excess depreciation transfer from RR to RE. Okay. One way to look at it will be 3002, 2000, excess 1002. You see, my depreciation was 2000. When I revalue up, my RR will go up. So because of revaluation, my depreciation will go up by 1002. So the additional revaluation increases my depreciation by 1002. So transfer 1002 to RE. That is one way to calculate. Second way, the easiest one, you take 40,000. Every year I must transfer. How many years left? 40 years. You take 40,000 divided by 40 years, 1,000. Every year transfer 1,002, 1,002 for 40 years. Every year you depreciate, every year you transfer. Okay. So now, by how many years everything transfer? 40 years. So this is called RR, become realized through use of the asset. I continue to use, I continue to transfer. Another way to become realized, how to become? It becomes realized when I sell. Okay. RR can be realized through sale. It can be realized through use. If I sell, transfer. If I haven't sell, every year transfer. Is it okay? IAS 16. Whenever there's a revaluation, RR, any excess depreciation, we transfer to RE. It becomes realized through use. 48,000 divided by 40 years. Every year transfer 1,002. This is method 1, 2 steps. Okay. Method 2, 1 step. That is, ready? 100,000, 20,000. I want 80,000 to revalue to 128. So step 1, still debit accumulated 20. Okay. Just now method 1 I credit to here, correct? But now I have 100 here and I want to revalue to 128. What do I do? Plus how much? Plus 28. So debit 20,000, debit 28,000, credit to RR how much? 48, same. Debit, debit, credit. One entry settle everything. Both way also can. If you are confused, you can do this. Because earlier they say, why debit, debit, then credit? Can you split? You can always split. Debit 20, credit 20. Debit 28, credit 28. Same. 48. Okay, not? So, which one you prefer? Method 1, 2 steps? Anyone? You prefer method 1 or method 2? Method 1. Method 1. Method 2, anyone? 2? Don't know, nobody understands. Okay. So, if you are familiar with method 1, go ahead, practice on method 1. If you are familiar with method 2, go ahead with method 2. Okay, not? Same. Then, what happened now? I've put 48 here. So once I revalue, now 128, I will depreciate how much? Sorry, I haven't recorded the depreciation here. My depreciation was 3,002, debit depreciation, credit accumulated 32. Already 0, then I restart from 0, 32, after I revalue. Is it okay? Then only I transfer. Here, I will depreciate 3,002, debit depreciation, credit accumulated 32. I left with 48,000 after revaluation 48. I still got 40 years left, meaning I transfer how much over? 48 divided by 40. 1,002 I will transfer to RE. Okay. So method 1, 2 steps, transfer RR. Method 2, debit, debit, credit. Personally, I prefer method 1. Why? Because I'll show you why this one is not so preferable. This one, whatever situation you use it. This one, different situation you may have to change. I'll show you how. Here. This is my cost. 200. Accumulated 40. 50 years useful life. I would like to revalue to 168. What is my net book value? 240, is it 160? And I want to revalue to 168. Revalue by 8. How many years have I depreciated? 200,000 divided by 50 years. 1 year should be 4. My accumulated is 40, meaning I have already depreciated 10 years. Okay, left with 40 years. So start 200, opening. Method 1 got 2 steps. What is step 1? Debit accumulated, credit to my building. Okay, left with 160. And 160, I want to revalue to 160, up by 8. Step 2, debit and credit 8. Is it okay? Must I depreciate on this building? Yes. Based on the newly revalued amount of 168 divided by remaining useful life 4,002. So debit depreciation, credit accumulated 42. So there is an excess of 200. This is one way to look at it. Or you can take 8,000. Every year I will transfer 200 to RE. By 40 years, everything becomes realized. So RR can be realized through use of the asset. If I sell, I transfer everything through sale. Okay. Method 2. Repeat here. Just now method 2, I debit same thing, reverse out accumulated, then I straight away adjust. Correct? Credit RR. Let's see what's the difference. Step 1, debit 40,000, make it 0. What is my asset value left? 200. Okay, not? But I want to revalue to how much? 160. Repeat, net book value is 160. Revalue to 160 is always up by 8. Up by 8. So now I debit 40,000 to make it 0. I have now got 200 here. What must I do? To make it 160, I must credit. How much? It's 200. I want to make it 160. I credit 32. So debit 40, credit 32. Repeat here. I debit 40, I credit 32, meaning that I credit the balance 8 to my RR. Same for 8,000, 8,000. Is it okay? So now what I do, I depreciate 3,002 and 4,002. Done. And I need to transfer so now you prefer first or second? I think first will be better. See the 2 steps. Credit, debit, accumulated, credit. Then you find the difference. Just and don't forget your depreciation and your transfer. Okay. Next week tutorial 4, we have this type of question. More complicated one. First method. Second method. Never mind. Focus only on one method. If you understand one method, we'll do. Anyway, our model answer later, we have both methods. Okay? You don't learn both together, you will confuse. Learn one will do. Then if you are confident enough, then you'll learn the other one. Okay. Now, for revaluation, you have to look at the question properly. If revaluation, they say at the beginning of the year, you revalue first, up. Your depreciation is always at the end. So you depreciate at the end based on the revalue amount, correct? Once you revalue up, beginning, you continue to use, end of the year, you depreciate has to be based on the revalue amount. Another type will be, they tell you, we revalue at the end. Means from beginning until the end is still the old value. Our depreciation will be based on the old value. After you depreciate, only you revalue. Okay? Revalue, then depreciate. If it's at the beginning. If the revaluation is at the end, depreciate first, then only revalue. So the date of revaluation, very important. Next, question 4. Your class until what time? 6:30. 6:45. Cannot finish. You are given the following detail. On 1st January, our year end is here. 31st December 16. Beginning of the year, 1st January. Now, can I say, this is my opening. This is my balance on 1st January. 1st January means opening cost, opening accumulated. Can we find opening net book value? Opening cost, opening accumulated, opening net book value, correct? Agree? Opening net book value. How to find net book value? Cost less accumulated. Opening cost, opening accumulated, opening net book value. Opening cost, opening net book value. Correct? So, and this question, they asked to prepare note to the financial statement. This is how a note to the financial statement looks like. You take later. Okay. So I'll start with this. This is my notes to the financial statement. How many assets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you start with cost, accumulated, depreciation, net book value. Cost, accumulated, net book value. So for cost, opening cost, addition, revaluation, disposal balance carried down. This is my cost account. This is my accumulated account. This is my net book value. Check which one is given. Is it opening given? Yes. Opening accumulated? Here. Given? Can I now find opening net book value? Like this. Opening cost, opening accumulated, opening net book value. Closing cost, closing accumulated, closing net book value. So we find opening net book value. Find for building how much? 3,000 minus 5 for 2,460. Do the same for all this opening. Then we see what happened during the year. Depreciation at 15% on reducing balance is charged to plant and machinery, including a full year charge of machinery purchased during the year. When I buy, I debit or credit. I plus, I debit my cost. And then I will depreciate 15% on reducing. So how? Plant and machinery, I buy how much? This one? 500. So addition 500. I did not revalue, I did not dispose of. And I'm going to depreciate on reducing balance. How? My cost is 29. What is my accumulated? 1040. So cost 29. Accumulated 10, 15% will be how much? 279. Depreciation charge for the year for plant will be depreciation 279 plus closing cost, opening accumulated, depreciation charge, closing accumulated. Can I find my closing net book value? 29 minus 13, I get 158. If you know your double entry, this is a T account for your cost. This is your T account for your accumulated debit and credit. You okay? So this is for plant. Next. Freehold building is to be depreciated 2% per annum on straight line. Easy. An extension was made to the building for 200,000. When you renovate your building, your house, 200,000, what do? Expense off or capitalize as asset? When there's an extension renovation, you add to your cost. It's like purchase, but it's not a purchase, it's an extension renovation. So add to your cost. Capitalize. So you're going to capitalize the 200,000 for building. Land. So this note 2 we have building. Land was revalued by 600 by professional valuer, which is to be incorporated into the account. So we record the revaluation of 600, then only the purchase, the extension on the building, depreciation 2% straight line. Here, my land I revalue up 600. It's not a purchase, but it's a revaluation. Got it? Put it under revaluation plus. So 7,006, no depreciation charge for land. So closing cost, closing accumulated, closing net book value. Building, I extend, cost me 200. Should I plus? 200 addition. So 3,002 and my depreciation is 2%, straight line, means 2% on cost. You take 3,002, no need to minus because it's straight line, times 2%, how much? 64 will be my depreciation charge for the year. Add to your accumulated. So 604. What is my closing net book value, closing cost, closing net book value, 1596. Is it okay? Next, motor vehicle is to be depreciated straight line, including a full year charge on a 120 vehicle purchased in 2016. We buy asset 120 plus. Motor vehicle purchased in 2014, 2 years ago, for 180, was sold for 13. There is a disposal. What must I do? Disposal. And I dispose for how much? 13. Remember just now disposal, we have 4 steps. What is the first 2 steps? We transfer minus out the cost of the asset we are disposing, minus out also the accumulated. So we go to minus out the cost, minus out the accumulated. Okay? So calculate how much is my cost. 180. I must take out 180 cost. I bought it in 2014. How many years already depreciated? We are now in 16. Already depreciated 2 years. 1 year how much? So 180 times 20%, 1 year, times 2. This is my total depreciation for this asset I'm disposing. So this is a cost. This is the accumulated. So take out the cost, take out the accumulated. 18072. Motor vehicle, I buy 120 plus. Did I sell? Yes. What is the cost? Minus out 180. What is the accumulated? 72. Minus out. Take out cost, take out accumulated. Now I'm going to depreciate 20%. Straight line. So 1000 plus minus 94. My depreciation will be 94 times 20%. Straight line. Straight line means on cost. Easy. 94, 940 times 20. 940 times 20. 188. Yeah. So 300 plus depreciation minus the disposal 4. So closing cost, closing accumulated, closing net book value. So add across how much? 820. Revaluation is 600. Okay. Hannah? Which one? This one? 1? It should be how much? 2590 minus 6. Okay. Question 5. The following land and building for the year 31st December 4 has been written by a bookkeeper who has been since dismissed, already sacked. This staff here already sacked, okay? No longer with the company. The notes under the explain each entry. You have a note 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You look at the land and building, they combine together. We know land and building, you must separate. Opening 1,000, cash 700, revaluation. When you sell, you receive 500, also recorded here. Wrong. It should be in disposal. Income statement and balance carried down, brought down. This whole entry is not correct. We have to correct this entry with the note 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's start with note 1. This is a net balance appearing in the balance on 1st January. Land is 400, opening. Building opening cost, building opening accumulated. Split these two accounts. Here, land 400, building how much? There, opening balance 800. What's the accumulated? 2. So we split the account already. 400, 800 cost, and this one will be our accumulated. Note 2. Cash paid for new land and building. I buy land, I buy building. So we debit and debit land, debit building. How much? 200 for land, 500 for building. Land will be cash or bank. Land 200. Building. How much? 500. Note 3. I received $500. And you see what happened here? I received 500 because I disposed of land which cost me 100. Land building that cost me 100 accumulated 20. Meaning the $500 proceed here is collection proceed from land and building. Unless they split land and building, I can open 2 disposal. But now they combine the 500 as land and building. I must combine the disposal. How many steps? Disposal should have 4 steps, right? So, open a disposal account for land and building. Step 1, what is the cost for land? Land 100. Cost for building 100. Accumulated 80. These two add up, you got a net 80. So 100, 100. Disposal step 1. Building also disposal transfer. Cost. What is step 2? Accumulated. What is the accumulated? 20. Step 2 will be from here. What is step 3? Bank. How much I sell? Sell it for? Debit bank. Credit my disposal. I make a disposal done. Purchase also done. Is it okay? We still got depreciation, revaluation. So which one do we do first? You look at note 5. No, note 4. The depreciation charge for the year is calculated at 2% on opening balance. Not correct. Depreciation should be based on closing balance. So what is my closing balance? Building. And we know land, we don't depreciate. So how much is my land? We don't depreciate. How much is my building? 1,000. 1,002. 8 plus 5 minus 1. 1,002. I start with 800. I buy another 500. I sell off 100. So 1,002. And my depreciation is on straight line, so 2%. How much? 24. What's the double entry for depreciation? Debit depreciation, credit accumulated. So far, okay? And lastly, okay, no 5. The entry was made to reflect the revaluation held. So there are revaluation of 2002. Land revalued to 8. Building revalued to 14. Remember how many steps? I use method 1 means 2 steps. Correct. So revaluation land very easy because no accumulated C. I want to revalue land to 800. What's my value now? 4 plus 2 minus 1. 500. I want to revalue to 800. Revalue by 3. Debit land, credit RR. Is it okay? Building, I want to revalue to how much? 14. I'm going to use method 1, 2 steps. So what is step 1? Debit accumulated depreciation. Remember, make it 0. How to make it 0? How much I have here? 200 minus 20 plus 24. So I have 204 here. Make it 0 means I debit 204. Credit 204. Correct? Step 1. 0. Now what is my balance here? I got 1,003. I got 304. So what's my balance in the book here now? 1,003, 304. Debit and credit. The balance I have now is 996. And I want to revalue to how much? 14. Revalue by how much? The book now is 996. I want to increase to 14. Increase by 404. So RR step 2. Credit to RR building 404. Is it okay? So this revaluation is made end of the year, meaning we depreciate first, then only we revalue. That's why we depreciate 204. Sorry, depreciate 24. Then we revalue, reverse out everything. So this is my closing balance, 1,004. Closing balance, no more. I reverse out everything. Done. Ken, I'll give you the answer. Go back, practice. Okay, the model answer, this is question number 4, 5. Okay, this one you haven't taken, right? Number 4, B. Number 5, here. Continue number 5. The model answer here, not wrong, but they use which method? Method debit 204 as what we did just now, and they go and debit 200, meaning they didn't credit. Just now what we did was with debit and credit here, right? But what did you use? Method 2. Is it okay? Debit and credit 404. Where is it? Don't know where lah, missing it. Okay. Question 6, last one. Okay. The accounting records of refund included in the following balance 30th June. Our year end is 2000, not given. Oh, here, during year end 30th June 2003. So can I say this is last year's closing? Our year end is 2003 June. Given here is 2002 June. Is it last year's closing? If last year's closing will be this year's opening. So these are my opening balance. Is it okay? These are my opening costs, opening accumulated, opening costs, opening accumulated. Okay? Now, before we continue, this is a concept. If I depreciate 20%, how many years of depreciation? 5. Our full depreciation will be 100%. So 20% will be 5 years. If I depreciate 10%, 10 years, 25%, 4, 2%, useful life will be 50 years. Okay, so the depreciation can tell how many years is our useful life. Cannot? Now, this is my opening cost, 1006. Opening accumulated, already depreciated 10 years. 2% per year means our useful life is 50 years. Already depreciated 10 years. Useful life, remaining useful life, 40. They never tell you, but 2% indicate 50 years. Already 10 years means left with 40 years. So opening cost, opening accumulated. Machinery, buy in 2000. Accumulated straight line, I depreciate based on 25% per year. Useful life, 4 years. Okay. During the year, the following event took place beginning of the year. It was decided to revalue the office building to 2 million with no change to the estimated useful life, meaning you left it 40 years. This question revaluation is at the beginning of the year. Earlier question 5, we do it at the end of the year. Question 5, end. Question 6, revaluation, beginning. Okay, not? So must I revalue first, then only depreciate, or depreciate, revalue? Revalue at the beginning, so we revalue first, then only we depreciate. Is it okay? So, on land, this one is building 1632. Building balance brought down 1006. Accumulated and I want to revalue to 2 million. We use method 1, 2 steps. How? Debit accumulated depreciation, credit so I left with 1280. 16 minus 3, 128. and I want to revalue to 2. Revalue by 72. Step 2. Credit. Is it okay? Next. New plant, this one you go back and do. Plant, no issue. No revaluation, easy lah. Continue. Plant had a cost of 240. Cost. With the accumulated 18. Means you take out 240. You take out 180, correct? And you sell it for 70. Gain or loss? Cost 240, take it out. Step 1. Step 2, 180. You have a net book value of 60. You sell it for 70. Gain. This one you go back and do. Plan. It is assumed that it charged full year depreciation. So now for building, we have to depreciate another 40 years. So new depreciation will be 2,000 divided by, so 1 year will be 50,000 depreciation, double entry. Debit depreciation, credit accumulated. By right, you have to do what? Transfer to RE, right? How much? $720 divided by 40. 18,000. Is it okay? But the model answer, I think we don't have the transfer. The revaluation here, we don't have the transfer. Okay, no? So ignore lah. But by right, they should lah. Okay, I'll repeat lah. I'll rephrase my word. Okay. Excess depreciation transfer, higher level degree. They will tell you the director wish to transfer, then you do it. Transfer. They will tell you the director do not wish to transfer, then no to transfer. It's not a must. Okay, it's not a must. So this question they never say whether to transfer or not transfer. That's why the model answer is not transfer. But if they ever say that excess depreciation is to be transferred, this will transfer. Question silent, so model answer never transfer, fine. But if they say transfer, it is. Is it okay? I give you the answer now. Question 6 taken, right? Half. There you took together with number 5. There, question 6. Continue question 6. Then, can you see here additional alternative solution to question 5 and 6? Because Mr. Su add in also both revaluation method 1 and 2. Understand? Alternative answer to question 5 and 6, meaning both method is provided answer. When you read or when you revise, you don't revise together. You will confuse. Focus on one. Okay, no? So Mr. Su also highlighted this one taken, right? The one in green, question 5 revaluation is done at the end. Question 6, the revaluation is done at the beginning. So you can see a slightly different method of working. Okay. Oh yeah, your attendance, whatever.